When the news hit the wire that JSU had just offered another athlete the opportunity to become a part of the JSU family, folks want to know who is it, especially when Coach Prime has the opportunity to flip a player from a well-known college or university to become a part of the JSU family. In this instance, there's a little bit of a twist to this I'm sure a few didn't catch. Strap on in. We about to talk about it. Yeah, the business of the early signing period has just picked up. It's your favorite coach back at it again. 10 toes down, about to tell you how it all went down. This is Tomorrow League Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell to get all upcoming videos. For all my leaders out there, welcome back. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the routine. If you haven't done so already, hit that notification bell, like, comment, and share these videos as well. Don't forget, tap in a friend or two. Tell them to come on in. There's nothing but positive vibes over here. We're just having a good time talking about HBCU sports. Don't forget, you can find us on social media. The links are listed down below in the description. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and tap on in this thing right now because I know y'all like, Coach, whoa, what you got going on? Here we go. Listen, we already know Coach Prime and the JSU staff are about their business when it comes to recruiting these athletes to come into the JSU Tigers family, to the I Love family. Y'all already know this, right? Having such a great recruiting class last year, you already know Coach Prime and the coach staff are looking to outdo what they did before. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again, hoping you're going to get better. You got to change things up a little bit. You get what I'm saying? And I'm sure they looked at the measurables of this young man here, and they say, you know what? He fits pretty good in the system. The gene pool that he has, is pretty daggone good, especially when your big brother's a baller. And I'm sure y'all like, well, Coach, we heard about this already. Nah, y'all ain't heard about this part. So stick around and check it out. The crazy thing about this young man is when you look at his film from junior year to senior year to now, his senior year, it's like light speeds ahead. This young man he's able to break on balls as well as bat balls down, cover receivers, making sure that they don't catch long passes on him, or even break away from him when it comes to them catching flare passes out the field. This young man will break down in front of a receiver catching the ball. He got his feet moving, and he's watching his hips. He's watching that runner's hips, making sure whichever way he goes, that's the way he's going to drive to make the tackle, keeping that player from getting additional yards or just breaking up out of the tackle and getting away to, continue to keep going up the field and getting more yards or even score a touchdown. This young man, like I said, he's now worked on his game so tough. This young man is breaking on balls, catching balls at the highest point when it comes to making an interception. He's also getting up to the highest point against receivers when they're trying to catch passes against him. Not to mention, you can tell he's gotten a little stronger, and his speed is picked up as well. You can look at how his hips are turning a heck of a lot quicker than what they were in his junior year. Hard work pays off. The young man I'm talking about is none other. Joshua Wiggins, 3-star recruit, 6'1", 170-pound quarterback from Klein Oak High School from Spring, Texas. He's in the class of 2022. I believe Klein Oak High School is District 15 or District 16A, District 15 or District 16 6A in Texas. Now, he's ranked 131 in Texas, 89th at the position. Now, he's currently committed to Colorado, right? Check this out now. Listen to me. He's currently committed to Colorado, but have received offers from Arkansas State, Kentucky, Louisiana Tech, Louisiana Monroe, Ole Miss, and Toledo. Now, like I said, looking at some of his old film, this kid is night and day when it comes to his play at this present moment. Looking at some of his old film, you can see his closeout speed ain't nothing to mess with. He can turn those hips and get to the ball at the drop of a dime. Now, especially if a receiver is looking to try to catch the ball on him, he has no problem sticking his head in there to make a tackle. Now, he breaks down at the point of attack, so if the receiver is looking to make a move, causing him to miss the tackle, you can forget about that because this young man, like I said, he's breaking this thing down. He's watching your hips. Either you twisting left, twisting right to go, and whichever way you go, he's driving through you. And let me tell you something. By looking at his senior year clips, this young man definitely has turned his game up a notch or two. Like I said, he ain't playing no games with you. He's definitely catching interceptions at the highest point and turning his hips he's turning his hips a lot faster and closing in on passes that's being thrown, more so than what he did during his junior year. Now, if this young man decides JSU over Colorado, Coach Prime adding this young man to what's currently on the roster for as far as defensive backs, man, it's going to be a problem for years to come. I'm just going to tell you that right now. But the one catch is the University of Colorado, when they saw, and this is my personal opinion, when they saw that offer come across from Coach Prime and JSU saying they wanted Joshua Wiggins to come to Jackson State University next year, they was on the first plane smoking, come to see him. That is what you want to see from college coaches, showing that, hey, they're interested in you. Yeah, guys, they got on the first thing smoking to come to see him because they like, whoa, ain't nowhere in the world we about to let this kid get away from us. Well, you know what? When coaches want to go out of their way to make sure that everything is okay with you, hey, that's kind of a win-win. But you still got to sit down and navigate through everything to make sure that wherever it is you choose to go is the best fit for you. You're not going because of the coach. You're going to get an education. That's basically what it's all about. You want to get the educational experience. Football is an extra added because guess what? They're paying for you to go to school for free to play football for their college or university. So you want to make sure of that. But I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to sit back and watch this unravel because this is going to be something I call a thing of beauty. Because, like I said again, the young man did commit to Colorado and he's still getting offers. So that lets me know this young man has something to offer to whomever he decides that he wants to sign to. Going to JSU, he'll be there playing with his brother. You already know who his brother is, Kevrick Wiggins. Phenomenal young man out there. He's been balling his behind off this season as well. But again, he got to make the decision as far as which way he wants to go. Do I want him to go to JSU? Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? Phenomenal family, great parents. Like I said, they are some phenomenal people, and they do great things. They believe in making sure that when it comes to business, the main thing is the main thing. They're respectful. They teaching their young men to be respectful, not only to themselves, but as well as in the community and those that are around them, and always looking to uplift everybody that's around them to be better people. What more can you ask for? I mean, come on, guys. What more could you ask for? But yeah, I found it very interesting that and it was on his Twitter feed that, as far as the coaches coming to see him. I found that very interesting to see that because I haven't seen that happen with a lot of different coaches out there. People tend to think Coach Prime cannot get in these living rooms to get these young men to possibly consider to come to JSU. You better think again. And that leads me to why so many people are looking to try to purge them or quote unquote pseudo act like they want to purge them. But then guess what? They're going to see in the long run as well that, hey, all the talk, the smack that they had going on about Coach Prime at JSU is about to blow up in your face. It's kind of like how some folks say, spitting in the wind and come right back at you. Congratulations to the Wiggins family. Congratulations to Joshua. Coach Walker wishes you nothing but the best of luck out there, whichever direction that you go. I know you're going to be box office. I know you're going to be out there showing out. And I dang sure know you're going to be playing on Saturdays and Sundays. Until next time, if you like the content, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get all upcoming videos. And remember, guys, be the one and lead.